to the Stanley Parable. So, we are going through a little bit further now that we've known that going into the escape end of things does not end well for us at all. So, we're going to go back in this way and look into the mind control facility. I wonder what kind of mind control it has in store for me, aside from more dark corridors. I could walk off of one of these things. I bet you anything that's going to come later. Push it here. Oh, pretty buttons.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What the?
What horrible secret did this place hold?
What is this,
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope. I have the strength to run like a bunny. Boxes, coffee, a slightly taller box, and coffee, and again. Oh, more buttons.
Now the monitors jumped.
Oh dear.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's dark and foreboding. What happens if I push this
This
button?
mind
It says to go
control
up.
facility,
Will it make
it
me
was
up?
too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Of course
Was this
I
the
have.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
Pirate.
it. His own life in someone else's
Someone is a
control?
pirate?
Never. It was unthinkable.
Why is somebody
Wasn't
a pirate?
It? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Don't we all?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Well, that sounds foreboding, but is that even possible in a game like this? It seems to me like the controls have been long since dismantled, considering that they're all dark and offline and not functional. Ooh, a big red shiny button. I want to push it. I want to push the big red shiny button. Why can't I push the big red shiny button? Ah, you make me sad. Can I come over here? Does this do anything? Oh, there's another big shiny button up there. I like buttons. And there's more buttons there, which are completely pointless. Let me guess, this one's going to be pointless too, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, completely pointless. Something tells me I have to push those in order, don't I? Alright, let's see if I can find 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe 1 and 2 are over here. Three is nowhere to be found. It is up my nose, that's what it is. Ah, there's a 5. You know what? I'm just gonna go check and see what this is doing. Because I get the feeling those buttons don't do anything at all.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Well, I hate to say it, but just pushing the off button isn't exactly... Whoa. What'd you do? It was that guy. He did it. Wait.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh, God.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, Jesus Christ, did
Where
I seriously
had
get
his
to the end of the game?
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
What the heck?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
This is ridiculously
Stanley
idyllic.
stepped through the open door.
It's not open yet. You lied to me.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Or were they?
And Stanley was happy.
Ooh, That was a very, very short game. Or is it? I think there's more to it than that. So we're going to find out next round. Thanks for watching.